on the scene, my bad, with the gangster lean. Is that Trisha Nicole? Trisha Nicole? How are you? Welcome to the live. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm gonna give people a few minutes to enter. I'm right on time today, which, isn't typical for my lunchtime live, so I'll give it a few. Look at my girl T. Hey T. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm tired. I don't want to be here today. I'm in the office again. That's God. God said stop freaking complaining. I don't have no napkins, so I gotta be real ghetto. This leaked everywhere. What's up, doses of Shani? Welcome in. We're gonna have a little discussion today, y'all. It's Confession Friday. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this food. We're gonna get this out because our challenge, our March Madness challenge, starts on Sunday. So this is a great way to rid ourselves of all of our ills before we get down with this challenge. It's still leaking. What the bumbleclot? It's just gonna have to leak. I gotta drink my water. Look, it's leaking, look. There's nothing like, y'all drink your water? Let me tell you something. When I come in this office in the morning, I look at the water cooler to make sure it's filled all the way up. Because I'm going to be sucking down their water all day long. It really does something. It like rejuvenates your cells. Do y'all drink your water? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. That was gross. Ooh. I'm going to do a poll. When I do polls on here, matter of fact, I'm going to do it on this, and then I'm going to put it up. Y'all mighty quiet. Hello? Are y'all still here? It's okay. We just starting out. I'm going to get y'all talking in a minute. Let me turn it down. Let me make sure I didn't do what I'm supposed to do. That's why. What's up, Grant? How you doing? Yes, I stole that from Wendy Williams. That ain't mine. Wendy Williams, she was a force to be reckoned with, wasn't she? Yes, I want to put up. Is it gonna let me do it? How do you do this? Come on in, guys. Make sure you double tap the screen, like the live. My name is Coach Mayreen. I am your plus size fitness coach. And we're going to be chatting a little bit about about our relationship with food. But just give me a second. I'm setting up my stuff. We're going to talk about toxic relationships with food. It just cold kicked me out, y'all. Yes, and not afraid to say it loud. What's up, Sindano? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Grant said, what do you want to be called, Grant's faithful GLP1? You want me to call you Grant? What's up, Flower Dance? She got fired for saying what people say now, but she said it over to yup. When you talking about Wendy, yep. Everything that's coming out now is stuff that she was saying back in the 90s. Okay? She used to talk about how there were a lot of secret, underground, actual things going on, all of that. She used to talk about that all the time. What's up, Linda McNeil? How are you? Welcome to the live, Linda. How you doing, Oslin? I like your hairline. Okay, thanks. Lou said, who cares about the gun 3? Don't define. I don't know what you're talking about. Can we just talk about something regular? I don't want to talk about politics, okay? Politics gives me stress. We want to unwind here. Like, there's plenty of other channels where you can go and discuss politics and policy and defunding the police and all of that. Not here, okay? Flower Dance. I like that name. Yeah, Wendy. What's up, Kanye? How you doing, Kanye? Kanye said you be freaky when you be making them workout videos. I be freaky. You think so? I think I'm just working out. I don't think it's freaky. I think, you know, people that watch it in the background might think it's freaky. Or maybe sometimes, like when we do the sexy stretch, that's gonna be freaky. Yes, I'm a guy, Xander. How you doing? I'm a man. Yep. Hey, Yvette. Yep, I'm a guy. You're gonna keep asking? If you ask it one more time, you're getting timed out. I am. I'm telling you, I'm a man. I am a man. I'm not what? I'm supposed to be ashamed? I bet you my balls hang lower than yours, too. Hi, Glenn. What's up, Yvette? Yvette said, hey, Coach, how are you today? I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little sleepy. I don't, you know, but y'all don't care. Xander is laughing. I'm dead serious. My balls hang lower than yours. How you doing? Talking about, are you a man? Of course. Why not? You know? Sindano said, you look in your 30s. I'm 47. Mama is 47. I'm about to be 50 years old in 3 years. And I'm going to be in the best shape of my life when I hit 50. Watch. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting more seasoned. I'm not going to say old. Even though, y'all, I'm getting older. Everybody, we all getting older every single day. Every time you wake up in the morning, you a day older. If you don't wake up, then you be forever young, child. But every day you get up, you a day older, whether you look it or not. Politics said, why dress as a woman if not female? Because I want to do what I want. Is this not America? Like, when did I wake up in Russia? Like, what? Kanye said, I wish you were single. I ain't even gonna lie. Why do you want me to be single and not be protected by a husband that loves me? Why would you want that? It's not very nice. If I was single, I wouldn't date anybody. If I was a single woman living in this climate, in this world, I would just travel. I would go everywhere I wanted. Just travel the world. Every time I get a trip, like every weekend, I would go somewhere. I'm telling you right now, that's what I would do. I would travel somewhere every weekend and just live my life and just be single. I don't think I would be like actively dating. Because I wasn't actively dating when I met my husband. I was just living my life. Mackenzie, how are you? Welcome to the live. All right, guys, let's talk about what we want to talk about, this topic. Let me ask y'all a question first, okay? I wrote down some questions. So listen, everybody that's going to be in the chat, you have to participate. You promise? And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's a high body count. What's a high body count? I didn't say anything about intercourse. I said I would travel and do me. I ain't say nothing about no sex with nobody. Okay? That's what I would do. I would travel. Ooh, Babyface said women that travel over all the time get banged out. Who told you that? If you were in my country, I would have never thought that you'd be American. Where are you from again, Sindano? Hey, sweetie. Happy Friday. Where are you from again, Sindano? because I live in America, so I am American. I'm a citizen, but I was born in London, right? And my parents are Jamaican, so you know, and Jamaica. This is what Jamaicans say. If you speak to any Jamaican, you'll hear them say this at some point. They claim that Jamaica was the first stop on the slave ships, right? Like the route that they took when they were leaving from Africa, like the first island or the first thing that they came to. This is allegedly. They said that they stopped in Jamaica first, so the unruly slaves were let off in Jamaica and Haiti. So Jamaicans like to think they have a direct lineage to Ghana. And if you go to Ghana, I've never been, that's why I would like to go, but they said the food in Ghana is quite similar to Jamaican food. Just a little, oh yes, you're border South Africa. So I'm American, but I have a little richer of heritage. That's the whole point of me saying all of that. Sweetie said, at what age did you come to America, Coach? I don't recall. I was very young. I was about 4 or 5. 4? Maybe 3. 3 or 4 or 5. One of those ages. I went to all school here in America. But we went back to England or Jamaica each summer, holiday. We traveled to those places a lot. Babyface said you are female. Oh, you know who Delroy Lingo is? There's a lot of American, a lot of Jamaican, British people. Yeah. Hi, hey Marquez, how are you? I'm a female Delroy Lindo. I love Delroy Lindo. I hope he wins the Oscar. Like, he looks like he could be my uncle. Like, not even joking. Doses of Shani said, I'm single, Coach, and all I think about is travel. That's right. Travel, enjoy your life, get to know yourself, have all the different experiences you want. Don't sit at home and focus on, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not married, don't focus on that. Get out and live your life. User, hi user, did you subscribe to the channel, dear? Said, hi, how are you doing? You are glowing today. Oh, thank you so much. I wish I felt glowing though, but thank you. All right, guys, y'all want to talk about food or not? Y'all want to talk about food? Because if not, I'll save it. I'll do a separate live and I'll just chit chat with you guys. Ooh, why is this every single time I sit down to do a live? Right here, it's like hating on me. Babyface says, I was shocked when he said he was from England because his accent is very American. I could tell, when I saw him, the first time I ever saw Delroy Lindo was in Malcolm X. That's the first time I remember. And I was like, this guy gotta be Jamaican. I knew it. First of all, his name is Delroy. That is a Jamaican ass name. I was like, Delroy? And he was acting as West Indian Archie in the movie. But he changed his accent. He wasn't speaking Jamaican. He had more of a like Guyanese or Trinidadian accent. But I knew it. And then once he started talking, I knew he was from England. I could hear the inflection in his voice. Right? You know what I'm saying, Grant? That's what I want to talk about. Everybody want to talk about other stuff. But anyway, let me start with, first of all, guys, what I want to talk about food because we have the fitness challenge starting on Sunday, the March Madness Fitness Challenge. And for the entire month of March, we are locking in, guys. Hey, Micah, we are locking in. We are going to eat clean. We're going to do all of the things. And if you want to be a part of the challenge, you have to be a member on my channel. If you're not a member, become a member. And I suggest you do it now so that you can see all the posts that are already up. I have shopping lists. I have lists of equipment you're going to need to work out with. All of that stuff that you're going to need for the challenge. And there's also a live on the other side of the kingdom. There's a live explaining more about the challenge, and people were asking questions. We had a great live the other night on the member side of things. So if you want to be a part of the challenge, you need to become a member. Coach, how do I do that? You click on the money sign. There's a dollar bill on the right hand side, right next to the chat box. You see it? Click on that and you'll see it pop up and say membership. When you click on that, then you're going to click the join button. When you click the join button, it's going to say double tap that screen. It's going to tell you to pay. You pay, you're a member. Easy peasy. Herb said, I look at fast food like it's poison. You should. All right. So let's start with this here. Hey, Tanya. Type me if you eat when you're bored. Type me in the chat if you eat when you're bored. Tanya said, Coach, stopping by to show love and support. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for stopping through. Sweetie said, I missed out for a few weeks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for all your support. Oh, look at Grant. Thank you for being a member. Let's get it. It starts March 1st. Let's go. I'm getting myself hyped. I am hyped for this challenge, y'all. Like, I am hyped. Thank you so much. You are so supportive. I love that you come through and you help out. And you're definitely there. What's up, Tina? Welcome to the live, Tina. I ain't seen you in a minute, girl. Where you been? So, type me in the chat, guys, if eating when you're bored is your thing. Do you eat when you're bored? Like, you're like, damn, I ain't got nothing else to do. So you go over to the fridge, open the fridge, and you stare. And you looking for something to jump out at you. Like, what can I eat? Type me in the chat if that's you. Hey, Mia! Mia, you ready for Sunday? Today we're just talking about our toxic relationship with food. This is just more of like a confessional. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you a few tips. But I think the most important piece is like being aware of your relationship with food and kind of figuring out how to change it. I know what my triggers are. So the weekend for me is a major trigger. Look, sweetie, you too? She said, yes. I open it, close it, then come back as if someone went food shopping and there's something new to see. I don't know what that's about. Why do we do this? I do that all the time. Like, I'll open the fridge and I'll stare at like my healthy stuff that's in the fridge. And then I'll be like, I don't want that. Oh, Tina, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Mia said, hey, my GLP-1 friend, are you going to do challenge with us, Grant? Yeah, she is. Or he is. Wait, Grant, are you a male or a female? Because Grant, I remember, oh my God, Fabby. Where there's one of my people, like, when I first came in contact with her, her name was like Johnson's fan. I forgot what her name was. And we were all calling her a guy, and it was a girl. So, Grant, is it a male or a female? Please let me know. Oh, you at work? All right, yeah, go ahead. Go make that money. Randy, okay, whatever you feel. Rock out. Yes, Tina said, been missing in action, but you know I rock with you the long way. Yes, thank you, Tina. T said, I just eat the wrong stuff late and don't exercise. What you mean you don't exercise? You be in class every night. What you waiting on? Huh? Mia said, I went to TJ Maxx to search for clothes and weights. I got great deals. Oh, really? You found weights at TJ Maxx, Mia? Oh, you're a man. Oh, that's We have a male joining the challenge. That really means a lot to me. That really means a lot. That really means a lot. Because sometimes guys are like, I don't want no female telling me what to do. But that shows me that you're an evolved man and you understand that it's not about male or female, it's about coaching style and if the person is equipped to do the job, right? Um, okay, we should be back now.
Okay, we should be back
All
now.
right.
Okay, we should be back now.
Right.
Okay, we should be back.
You know, when you get, I don't understand why this happens. Like, there's two things that happen when I go live at lunchtime. I'll get kicked out by YouTube, and my do not disturb doesn't work. Like, I'll get a phone call, I'll get voicemails that come through. So just now, I just got a voicemail that came through. Five Below. That's what I was telling everybody, sweetie. Oh, you're not a member. I don't know if you can, sweetie, but if you want to join our challenge, we're starting on March 1st. The March Madness Fitness Challenge is going to be tea. And we were talking about where to purchase stuff. It's on the member side of things, though. So you can't see it here. But yes, we definitely said Five Below. Mia said, I've been looking at a clear protein that's clean and will pass the test for not having natural flavors in it. It's very difficult because a lot of stuff has the natural flavor. A lot of stuff. Like I've been looking like at these labels and I'm like, I'm really going to try my very best to eat as clean, as whole food as possible. Try my very best. Like, I mean, just protein and vegetables. Tina said, Micah, it's good seeing you. I pray it's good on your end. Yes. So let me ask you another question. What time of day do your cravings get disrespectful? You know what time of day it is for me? Lunchtime. What about you? Hey, Mimi. Life be lifing, but we press on like nails. I pray all is well on your end as well. Yes. How was PT today, Mia? How was PT, Mia? But wait, didn't you get approved? Why am I talking so loud? I gotta remember where the hell I am. Didn't you get approved to wait, hold on. I read labels all the time, but didn't realize how much I consume with natural flavors. Yeah, you can do better. A lot of it is convenience, right? Like, and the thing that I noticed when I like I watch other people. I watch a lot of like weight loss content or a lot of weight loss advice and stuff like that, just to hear what people are saying out there. And a lot of people, when they do like keto and stuff, they're doing a lot of those artificial sweeteners, and that's really like that's not helping you to cut your sugar craving, because it's really not, because you're not changing your palate. You have to change your palate. You're still tasting sweet. So I was watching some doctor, it was a doc, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, and they broke down the science behind it, behind artificial sweeteners. If I can find that video, I will definitely share it on the member side. It's deep, you know, and you think, oh, I'm not drinking sugar anymore, but you're drinking Coke Zero and Diet Pepsi and Diet Dr. Pepper and those sparkling drinks that have zero sugar or no sugar added. Those things have tons of chemicals in it. Tons of chemicals in it. Even, well, we're not going to be eating ice cream, but even when you're not on like doing a challenge and you want to have some ice cream, pay attention. They've now, to cut costs, they figured out how to make ice cream, okay? And they call it frozen dairy dessert. Look at the front. Hey, Queen, how are you? I ain't seen you in a minute, y'all. Look at the front of the product. If that ice cream says frozen dairy dessert or something like that. I forgot the terminology. And you, like, I'm talking about Breyers, not like some off-brand. I'm talking about Breyers. Okay? These people don't care about you. They don't care at all. They don't care. All they care about is this. They want you buying their stuff. So they know everybody's trying to be more health conscious. So on the front of them products, they put in all the keywords. No sugar added. Run. When you see no sugar added on it, you run the other way. Yes, look at Sweetie. Sweetie said yes. There's videos on YouTube about Breyers. Yes, and people and I really am wagging my finger at them because people, they've built a reputation for all these years, right, as being a reputable company, and they're making frozen dairy dessert. What the is that? It got oil in it. It's when you eat, as soon as your body breaks it down, it turns into clogged arteries. That's what it turns into. Don't eat, listen, pay attention. And I'm talking about cookies and cream, Breyers ice cream. Look at the front of it. Matter of fact, y'all don't believe me, because I know somebody like, yeah, right, she lying. She doing the most. Coach doing the most as usual. Hold on. And I'm not even one of those people that's trying to make you, change or, become this perfect person and never make a mistake, because that's not what this shit is. That's not what this is about. I have a video that's going to be coming out later today talking about that. Talking about how to become consistent and changing how you think about what consistency is. Like, the video is ready to go. I just didn't post it yet. But I talk about that in that video. Like, you don't got to be perfect. You just have to become more aware day by day by day by day, right? And don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake. I think that's where a lot of people mess up. And you can apply that to every aspect of your life, as usual, right? Not just weight loss, not just content creation. Every aspect of your life. Some people, it's like, you know what? I'm getting too much into my video. Like, chill. Y'all gotta watch the video. Because y'all don't believe me. You think y'all think I'm lying. So first of all, they done changed what they said here. It says Breyers ice cream. Breyers is a brand of ice cream and frozen dairy dessert. What the motherfuck is a frozen dairy dessert? Hello, somebody. Somebody tell me, what is a frozen dairy dessert? Let's see. I want to pull up one that has it on the front of the package, because y'all said somebody is shaking their head and not believing me. Y'all don't believe me. You think I'm making it up, right? I heard you. I heard y'all say she coaches. Coach always putting 10. Coach always putting 10 on pump 2. Like, what? Oh, y'all don't believe me? What this say? What did I say on the bottom now? Y'all like strawberry shortcake? What did it say? Frozen dairy dessert. That's not ice cream. That man. Frozen dairy. Look, you can't really see it because I had to blow it up. But y'all see the 3 words, right? And you see this, you go to the supermarket, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go get me some ice cream. You pick this up. You're eating. You know what? Let's look at what's in frozen dairy dessert. I hope this helps you guys. Like, when you're picking, like when you having those cravings, this helps me. This helps me not pick up the bad stuff. No, I'm never gonna gatekeep, ever. Because I want everybody to win. I want everybody to be the best version of themselves. And it doesn't happen overnight. You gotta take it one day at a time, and you gotta just start getting real. Frozen dairy dessert ingredients. Y'all want to see? What you think is in it? Somebody said, ooh, frozen yogurt with fruit and honey. Why we got to put honey, though? No honey. Just fruit. Yes. Wait, what? Wait, Sweetie said petroleum. Wait, let's see. Frozen dairy. Wait, hold on. Dairy dessert. Ingredients. What else is in there? It's probably safer to make your own. Yes. What? Come on, guys. What else you think is in there? What's up, Wavy? Oh, Wavy. Yo, Wavy is a real one. He be showing up. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think is in frozen dairy dessert? Not ice cream. Listen, Wavy, Breyers is not ice cream. You have to say you like cookies and cream frozen dairy dessert, not ice cream. And there's a specific reason why they call it that, because the FDA approved like a way for them to be able to make this frozen dairy dessert and it still be on your shelf. They have to have a drop of dairy in it, but it's a drop of dairy in it. The rest of it is chemicals and preservatives. Yes, Mimi, you got it right. Stabilizers and emulsifiers. I never buy anything from Breyers. Don't you dare. Wait, I need a little Vaseline in my ice cream. Makes it go down smoother. Okay. You see this? Frozen dairy dessert is a lower fat. That's how they trick motherfuckers. Sorry, I don't mean to swear like that. But this pisses me off. Because people that we don't pay attention, and then they wonder why more and more people are developing cancer and these weird diseases. This is why, because they're consuming things that we shouldn't be consuming, right? So frozen, and then they put the thing on it, lower fat. So people are like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight. It's not just about losing weight. It's not just about losing weight, because you really want to lose weight healthily. You want to lose fat and not muscle, right? And right now, all they're concerned about is you losing weight. But what kind of weight are you losing? Are you losing muscle mass that you need, especially us ladies, as we age? You need your muscle mass. Anyway. Frozen dairy dessert is a lower fat, often cheaper alternative to ice cream. It's made with skim milk, whey, sugar, corn syrup, and vegetable oils. What? And it often contains more air and stabilizers like guar gum, cellulose gel, and I can't even pronounce this one, carrageenan, to create a smooth, light texture. Did you hear what the mother love I said? How do you make ice cream? Remember back in the day, did you ever have an ice cream maker at home? Did you put guar gum in yours? Huh? We had an ice cream maker when I was a kid. And you had to put ice, and it had like the metal thing. Y'all remember the ice cream makers back in the 80s and 90s? And we would put the milk, the cream, and then whatever fruit you wanted to put. And did you ever, Queen, you ain't never had some good guar gum? You ain't never ate your guar gum? Oh, hey, honey. My baby's here. Wait, Wavy, how old you is? Talking about I wasn't even born yet. How old are you, Wavy? Who is this? Frankenstein food, for real. Like, seriously, guys, like, we as a people, and that's one of the things this challenge is going to be about, forcing you to read those labels and forcing you to make real decisions and like, okay, am I choosing this or this? Am I doing this or that? Like making better choices, making better decisions about what workouts we're doing, all of that. Like we're going to be going through all of that. This is an invaluable challenge, and it's only the cost of membership. So if you ain't a member, what the mother health are you waiting on? You got to be a member to join the challenge. So join the Bomba Clat membership. All right. So back in the day, Wavy, who wasn't even born yet, they used to have these ice cream makers. Who remembers them ice cream makers from back in the day? And I ain't never in my life made ice cream with no gar gum cellulose gel. What? Oh, you lying. I'm a 90s baby. Okay. I was a teenager in the 90s. I went to high school. I started high school in 93. I remember the first day of school. I remember my first day of school outfit. I had on the Barclays. Remember when they used to do those striped shirts, what were they called? They wasn't really named. Remember those 90s shirts? Like I had Boss jeans. Boss jeans. And that shirt, like it was a button-down shirt and it had the stripes and all those designs on it. Y'all remember them? And I had on the Barclays because the color in my shirt matched the Barclays. I was cute, and I had my JanSport book bag. How was my hair? It was in braids. I had my hair in braids because Brandy. Remember Brandy? I had braids. I was cute. I thought I was cute, child. I love a little diesel in my. I love a little diesel in my ice cream. Keeps the arteries nice and hard, like I like them. Who needs soft and simple arteries? The queen said, in the summertime, we used to make ice cream. Yes, in Alabama on my grandma's front porch, and I'm very sure she ain't used no garga. Like, what the fuck is that? And vegetable oil in ice cream? Let me tell you something. Like, you know, I almost called his real name. Me and BFF, back in our backsliding days, we used to like, what were those ice cream cones, babe? The King Cone, but they Blue Bonnet or Blue Bunny or whatever, and they had all different ones. When we discovered, first of all, I was highly appalled. But when we discovered that those things are all frozen dairy dessert, never bought it again. Right, baby? Being here makes me so happy. Aw, sweetie. We love you here too. 1985. You was born in 85, Grant? Oh, you young. You a young tenderoni. Raid. Hi, Ray. Oh, Ray said I'm only 10. Well, Ray, listen up. When your mommy goes to the supermarket, tell her don't buy Briar's ice cream unless she reads the product properly. Okay? And now that you're nice and young, I want you to pay attention to what you're eating. Be careful with all of them Tatis and candy and all of that, okay? Very good. Aw, Colors of Benetton. And you know what? I forgot what I was watching. And the guy was... Oh, my timeline is filled with that girl, the boxer that's dating the married guy, Clarissa Shields. Oh my God, like, geez, I'm peas. So it was a short, and Papoose, y'all know who Papoose is? That's the guy she's dating. He was bigging up this cameraman because he was wearing cross colors, and I was like, oh my God, cross colors. That was like, remember the cross colors? My New Yorkers, if you're in the chat. Remember cross colors with those like Bart Simpson shirts? And then they started making them with black people. Y'all remember those? Oh, the 90s. 90s really had good shows, but we was outside getting sun, fun time. Yep. Yes, Blue Bunny. Yes, babe. We is over that. What did I say? Tacos? I don't eat that shit. It looked like poison. Wavy said, LOL, me and my siblings and cousins were super energetic. We 90s babies had a different type of energy. Word. I mean, I used to ride my bike miles and miles and miles every day. We used to be up and down all around the city, all around the town, like just riding around, getting into mischief and whatnots. What a day. What good times. So, okay, we talked about that. Let's get back to talking about our toxic relationship with food. Damn, time be flying when you're having fun. I'm going to have to leave y'all soon. Only got like 20 minutes left. Anyway, Ooh, I got a good question. Y'all ready? Now this is a good question to journal about. Okay? What food do you hide from people? Like that you eat in secret and don't tell anyone, or you try to eat it when no one's looking. What food do you hide from people? That's a deep question. Because growing up, I was a secret eater because I was a fat child. So I'm saying fat. But when I look at pictures of me as a kid now, I'm like, you wasn't even fat, child. But I was bigger than a lot of other kids, right? So it was always like the eyebrow was always raised if I ate a cookie or ate chips or something like that. But I wasn't gorging myself. I just gained weight, you know? So what foods do you hide? Like what do you eat in secret? What's up, Lamont? I didn't even see you, Lamont. I'm sorry. How are you, Lamont? Mia said, I'm sorry, guys, if I missed your beauty on Hulu. Ashton Kutcher referenced United Colors of Benetton. I remember them. I remember United Colors of Benetton. What else was popular for me in New York City? It was Cross Colors. It was Girbauds or Gerbo. I forgot how you say it now. Girbaud. Is it Girbauds? It was Girbaud. DKNY. Moschino. Boss. That was, like Boss jeans, Guess. I'm trying to remember all of the things that was really popular. But early 90s, it was Cross Colors. Oh my God, we probably looked so ridiculous. Fubu, remember Fubu? Fubu and the other one, what was the other? Carcanai. Flippin' Carcanai. Karl Kani jeans. Y'all remember Karl Kani? Who has some Karl Kani jeans? What's up, Crystal? Thank you for the love, my boo. Crystal says she going out on dates, so she got to buy sundresses in orange to go out on. I was watching your video earlier while I was working, Crystal, and I was like, you made me, because I was just listening to it, peeking, but I was working, so. And then I hear you talking about when I go out on a date. I was like, date? Where you going? Ooh, said chips. So Crystal, right now in the chat, everybody is writing, what food do you typically hide, like that you eat in secret and you don't want people to know you be eating it? How about this, guys? Do you ever go to the drive-thru? I ain't talking about anybody in particular. BFF. Did I say BFF? Go to let me just think of a place, like a McDonald's per se. And somebody said we not eating McDonald's, but you go there in secret. Does anybody do that? Like go to a drive-thru in secret? Anybody? Anybody do that? Definitely cookies, Oreos. I live alone, so I don't hide nothing. I just asked that same question. What question, Queen? Reen, you in New York City. I thought you was in Jersey. I was raised in New York City. I live in Jersey now, Wavy. I was a fat kid, LOL. I would sneak candy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you a fat kid, you gotta hide all kind of stuff. So I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Mia said, I can't eat in secret. I would steal food to eat alone as a child, which led to way worse habits as an adult. I crave cooking and all the wrong foods. Yes. Like, what did that come from, though? Where do you think that comes from? Not wanting to be judged. Because, they're going to raise their eyebrow too, but that's all they're going to do. But I think when you're a kid, you long for acceptance. And you don't want to disappoint adults. So if you see adults looking at you like, did her fat ass go eating? They didn't say it. They didn't say, look at her fat. Well, Reverse. I grew up in a gym. They wouldn't say, "Look at your fat ass eating candy." They wouldn't say that. They'd be like, "What up? What up with your fat?" That's what they would say. What up with your fat? So after a while, you're like, you don't want to eat in public. But some people take it even further than that, and they start lying. They don't just eat in private, and if somebody asks them, they'd be like, yeah, I ate some ice cream, or yeah, I did this, or yeah. They start lying and be like, I don't eat that much. But the worst part of that is when you start lying to yourself and telling yourself, oh, I don't really be eating that much. I don't really do this. I don't really do that. That's when it becomes a problem, because now you're not even being honest with yourself. Queen said, Coach, you hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, hold on. But talking about, I wear sundresses in this. I was watching your video, girl. For people that think I don't be watching people's videos, sometimes I can't comment, but because I'm playing it in the background while I'm working. But that definitely piqued my interest. I'm like, hold on. So, orange sundresses, talking about, I wear sundresses in the summer. I'm like, ooh, Crystal. Ooh. Wavy says, still love candy till this day, and I'm in my 30s. I think we all like candy. I like chocolate. Hence, I love a good chocolate bar. Last night, oh my God, fries. Queen said, you use jeans. What you mean? Damn, I don't know what I said. I probably said something. Oh, wait. I'm going to do what Harjareen said yesterday. She said when you use a product in your video, you should tag it. So if anybody wants to know what I'm putting on my lips to make them this moist and delicious, it's Vaseline. The cheapest lip gloss you'll ever find. And not only that, it lasts for a long time. Also, you can use your Vaseline to moisturize your face, under eyes. It's great as an under eye cream. Do you see? We have no bags. You see that? I'm 47 years old. Okay? You see that? Vaseline every night up under here. Of course, after you wash your face, make sure your face is clean. I wash my face with Dove. Then I put my Vaseline up under here. I take it very lightly and moisturize the entire. I'm telling you guys, for my skin, everybody's skin isn't the same, but my grandmother, she used Vaseline, and in her skin, in her 70s, when she passed, she was 72 years old. And her skin, like even seeing her in the casket, her skin was smooth like butter, like from Vaseline. Don't say I never told you nothing. Now let me tag it. And I'm gonna also give you guys my scent of the day. Cause sometimes people do these reviews of products on their videos, and then you never see the product again. Let me show you that I'm not lying to y'all when I tell you about. Okay, yes, pin. Is it pinned? I can't tell. It doesn't tell me. Exactly, Queen, exactly. Exactly. You laughing at me in my I'm telling you, Vaseline is good. Wait, hold on. Let me go back up because y'all talking to me and I'm being rude. Popcorn. Ooh, popcorn. That's another one. But I don't hide it. But I live with BFF. He know everything, child. He know when I'm wilding, when I'm eating. Like, we both be wilding sometimes, like eating too much, and then we reel it back in, so he knows. But when I think about hiding food, I think about when I was growing up. Because when I was growing up, that's when a lot of the issues with all of that happened, was growing up, not now. BFF said, you're not gonna let this mixed muffin slide. I love you, babe. I'm just teasing you. But you know, to be honest with you guys, like we'll be on the phone and he'll pull up to McDonald's. Not, trust me, he doesn't do it all the time. Like it was like a one-time thing. And I was so mad because I'm like, we don't eat that shit. Like I don't want my man eating that shit. Like, you are better than that. You're better than this. Sweetie said yes, me last night. I felt guilty, but I didn't feel like being shamed. Ooh, that's powerful. You didn't feel like being shamed. You just wanted to friggin' eat it. Sometimes you have a moment of weakness where you just want to fucking eat it. Eat it. Like, leave me alone. I just want to eat it. Leave me alone. I get it. And there's a lot of pressure. Like, there's a lot of pressure to be perfect. But that's what we have to strip, is that feeling that we have to be perfect all the time. All you got to do is show up even when you don't feel like it. And I mean, all you have to do. How hard is that, right? But the question about what you eat in secret. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's a deep question. And I just think about, I always, when I think about weight, I think about childhood. I go back to my childhood because I've always been a big girl. So it's always been in the conversation for me, you know? So I just always go back to that time and think of like things that I did as a kid. Wavy says, as adults, I calm down a lot of stuff in my face with food. Okay. So that's good, Wavy. That's Wavy. Like me too. Like I've learned how to, first of all, I've learned to accept my body type a long time ago. How to accept it. Like, everybody's not going to be the same size. Everybody's not going to be stick thin. There's some people that can eat whatever the bumper clot they want and they don't gain a pound, right? And then there's other people that have to watch what they eat. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, the way life is. Some people are bigger, some people are smaller, some people, whatever, you know? It could be worse. There could be worse things wrong, right? But I've learned how to, you know, manage it better. But, child, there was a point when I didn't know how to manage it. And mama ballooned, okay? Mia said my mom was small. Oh, me too. Still to this day. My mom was smaller than me. She always talked about how big. She always talked about how big she was. So I knew she was thinking, damn, Mia, stop eating all this food. Girls shouldn't fart or eat a lot. Sad, but old way of thinking. It's not an old way of thinking, though. Some people that still think like that to this day. And it's really tough for a girl that has a tiny mom that doesn't understand what it's like to be a big girl. So for me, my mom's side of the family, my maternal grandmother, my auntie, all the people on my mom's side are short and little. My mom is actually taller than her mom. But they were smaller people. My dad's side of the family, we got big mamas, you know what I'm saying? We got some beefy, big titty woman. So I took after my dad's side of the family, obviously. And I'm a big girl. Like, if you see my family on my dad's side, like all the women are chesty, like they're shaped like me. Big y'all, big teeth, big. And my grandmother was like that too. Like, she was a big strap, but she wasn't fat. She was just big, like a big lady, you know, like strong, like she could carry mad shit. Like, she was just a big, strong woman. That's how she was. So I adopted that side. So my mom, because growing up, you know, women are supposed to be dainty and cute, and I was never dainty. I was cute, but I wasn't dainty. So she didn't know what to do with me. So she wanted me to be smaller, and a lot of people think if I starve you, like, I'm not starve you. If you go on a diet, you'll lose all this weight. But even when I lost my baby weight, I was still a size 10. I'm big. I ain't small, child. I ain't never been no size 6 or 2. Where are these fitting in a 2? I'm big. I'm a big girl. It is what it is. Wavy said 47, you mean 20. I know I'm way behind in the chat, and I gotta go soon. Damn. That's the only thing that helps my lips. Chapstick doesn't help. It makes my lips chap. Can you guys see the Vaseline? Can you see Vaseline tagged? Is it tagged? Is it pinned? I don't know. Can y'all see it? I don't know. I can't see shit. Let me go on and check here. And let me show y'all my scent of the day. Because like I was saying before, like, where's that? People be, you know, they be thinking, oh, she just promoting that perfume. She don't wear it. Oh, you can't see it. What about now? Can you see it now? It's supposed to be tagged. And guys, make sure you like this live. Hi, Rigid. I'm sorry, Rigid. How are you? I'm reading your comment and not even noticing that it's you. Nope. Oh, shit. I ain't do it right, child. I don't know. It's supposed to be pinned. It's all good. It's Vaseline. But let me show you. Where the hell is my perfume? Oh, here we go. I put it in here. Sweetie said, Coach, you on tonight? No. I'm not going. Well, I'm saying that now, but I'm not doing class tonight. But I was saying that I'm not gonna go to the gym, but I don't know. I'm tired right now. I'm sleepy as hell, and I want to go home and go to sleep. A Tribe Called Harris. Hey, Coach, first time catching you. I've seen you've been on my timeline. I watched your video. I can't remember what it was. What did I watch? What kind of content you do? And then I'll tell you what I watched. Okay, so this is the clone. Let me tell you something about this. What's up, Tan? How you doing? Tan second account. Please, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. What kind of content do you do at Tribe Called Harris? I was in your live or something. I remember you. Let me go to your channel. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, yes, you do reviews. You do reviews. And I was in a Tribe Called Harris, and it's interesting because Tip, like, you know, the T.I., the Harris family. So I think I saw your channel. Hold on. Let me see what video it was. I'll tell you right now. Girl. Hold on. Oh, you did. That's who did. So a Tribe Called Harris, that's my husband, BFF. He's in the chat right now. He sent me something with y'all thing. That's how I came about y'all. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey said, you need therapy, sir. Why you say that, Jeffrey? Speaking of Jeffrey, where's my other Jeffrey? So the clone, let me see if I can tag this. Let me see if it works. The clone, it says it's right here. It says tag product. So how come I can't friggin' see it? Let me see. The clone. Rouge Veil. Which grew on me, because when I reviewed this, I was like, oh, I'm giving this to BFF. Oh, they don't have it. It's not here to tag. So you guys are just going to have to use my, oh, this grew on me. This shit smells goddamn good. BFF said, this is female cologne, because I had given this to him thinking it was cologne. And he was like, that's the female version of Baccarat Rouge, not the male version. And I was like, oh. So I started wearing it, and it grew on me. This is a sexy scent. Ooh, let me spray a little bit behind my back, behind my ear. So what notes? Let's go to my video. Damn, I gotta go soon. I want to talk to y'all. I don't want to go back to work. So in my video, I put the notes up. This smells so good. Never mind, you answered met it. You answered met it? What you mean? She tried to disaster. No, I didn't, babe. I really thought this was male. I didn't know. Sorry. You know I love you, boom. Okay, notes. It has saffron. Babylon. Hold on. My nose is stuffy. I'm sorry, guys. I keep like sniffing and stuff. You're probably like, girl. Girl. Okay. It has saffron and jasmine, amberwood, ambergris, and hedione. Hedione? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. The base note is fir resin, cedar, a touch of sugar, and oak moss. Don't know men can wear saffron, babe. I'm in school right now. Okay, bruv. My teacher is yelling at my friend. Oh no, tell your teacher don't yell at your friend. Or tell your friend to behave and don't get yelled at. Either one. This right here, ooh. And this scent, it lasts like all day. I just sprayed a little bit for effect, but I smell it. Like I sprayed it on my coat too. I smell it on my coat. Like I turn around like, it's a lovely scent. I didn't like it when I first sprayed it like that. I thought it smelled too masculine, but now that I've had a few days to sit with it, I'm like, yeah, I like it. So if you go to my latest vlog, the last vlog I posted, which is, I'll show you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the, cause y'all not gonna go to the damn vlog. Y'all be lying. But if you go to the vlog, no, I ain't spraying no more, baby. I just was spraying it for effect. Okay. If you go here, it's like when I wear my glasses sometimes, it's like if I take them off, my nose opens up. When I put it on, see? Anyway, the latest video right here, it has the code and the link, and you can get a discount of 15% off of your order. You gotta go to my Valentine's Day vlog and look at the first comment. But y'all want me to put it in the chat, right? That's what you said. I heard you. I heard you. I hate when it does this. It doesn't save it. How do you save? All right, I copied it. Let me go back. Oh, really? T said, Coach, you keep spraying it. BFF gonna have to come up there to fight that. First of all, he ain't gonna have to fight them. I'll kick them in the throat. The guys that work here are like, how can I say this? They're like IT guys. No offense to any IT guys. Sweetie said, do you ever do charity walks? Ooh, I have, like for cancer or other stuff. Maybe a topic we can talk about in the future. I'm thinking of walking in one of them. Yes, I've done those in the past. I haven't done it recently, but that would be nice to be able to organize and walk together. Wouldn't that be nice? That's a good idea. So I stick to shea butter and oils. Oh, because of the allergies. Go. I don't know if it's showing up. Can you guys click on that link? And then my code. What the heezy fo sheezy is my code. That's one thing BFF never has to worry about. Guess what my code is, guys? With my slow self. Coach. That nigga, he ain't never, BFF ain't never got to worry about me, child. What? Yo, AI is taking over. They just, something just popped up talking about, and if you want 15%, wait, was it 15% off? It's code COACH. I'm not gonna steer you wrong, guys. Like, if you're trying to get perfume, but you don't want to spend $150 to $300 on friggin' perfume, and you want to still smell nice, get this. If you know what I mean? If it's something that you can do. The other thing, guys, that I recently promoted and have a partnership with Ayuga are those leggings. I'm not gonna steer you wrong, guys. If you need leggings, you need to order them things. They are very good. Let me tell you something. Yes, queen. Those leggings are excellent. Sweetie said, yes, I'm in Jersey, so that's why I thought of it. When you said you were from here too. Yep, I support. Oh, thank you. I need to figure out how to organize that, because I've gone on other people's walks and they did like some kind of charity walk. That would be dope, like for their organization. Because one of the things I would like to do is have like a branch of my business that does charity work, and I want the proceeds to go to domestic violence women victims, because I've stood at the bedside of a victim of domestic violence and saw how it ravished her children, her self-esteem, all of that. And that's the environment. Those are the people I would like to outreach to. Helping them like relocate, not myself, like my organization, like being able to set that up. Yes, I'm in Jersey, so that's, oh yes, I read that. Yes, queen, for sure. Like, and my like the ones that I recommend the most are the anything that has sandwich waistband, get that one. T said, I don't like most perfumes because the alcohol is too much for me. It bothers my nose. Oh, you're not a perfume girly. I could spray perfume. It doesn't, but not crazy. It has to be like, not like. No, I don't. Alpin sock or whatever. I'm sorry to say your name wrong. I'll be tearing names up. I don't remember you. I'm so sorry. Try this oil from Icon. I don't really like the oils. I mean, I'll put it in like shea butter. Like, I'll put it in my shea butter, but I don't put it on like just weird oil like that. But let me see. What's the name of the person's business? Iconic. But maybe if you put Iconic Edge, it'll come up. Oil. It's not. Look what came up. Y'all want to see what came up? Y'all want to see what came up? And then I gotta go. What? Like, just your wrist. My friend has that issue. You know what? There was a woman when I was in a conference once. She has that issue. She has that issue. And then, so you can see that I put Iconic Edge oil in the chat, in the search bar, and look what came up. Like, what? What? That's not Iconic oil? What? Oh, that is ridiculous. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I wish I could talk longer, but I love y'all. And if you're not a member, you need to do that. Become a member. Sunday starts our March Madness Fitness Challenge, and we're about to take it to the moon. We are going to step it up and be the best version of ourselves. All right, bye. Eye pin socks. Oh, you're not supposed to put oil? Iconic Edge. PR, Iconic, was built for women. No. That's personal brand. Ooh, what's that? Maybe, oh, hold on. What? I ain't signing up for no business with you. Does he look like somebody you would trust? I don't know. He looks like one of them people that be sending me emails talking about they want to do SEO my channel. Leave me alone. I'm not paying you $300 for foolishness. Left me alone. All right, loves. Let's tea. I don't understand. You gotta, if you find it, send me a link. You have my email? Send it to me. If you find, like, if you have a link for it, send it to me in my email. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Kisses and hugs. Bye-bye.